All right, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Facebook Traffic X module. Listen, I'm excited. Hopefully, you've been learning a lot as you're going through the course, right? Hopefully that this stuff is resonating with you. And what's up with the glasses, dude? Well, it's so I can see you better. I'm just having too much fun here, folks. And I just I've invited a buddy of mine, Chris Record. We're gonna give you a little intro. Let me take these off. Maybe I can see you like this better. Anyway, we're going to talk about Facebook. All right. In this particular module, folks, you are going to learn some really stealthy ninja stuff when it comes to generating traffic, when it comes to building your business, all on Facebook. Okay. And I got to tell you something, though. Listen, I know traffic. I know, how to get tons of traffic, and I know how to do Facebook. But here's what I thought, right? If I'm going to deliver value, if I'm going to teach you something, I wanted to bring you the best that's out there right now, okay? When it comes to Facebook, I know a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes to Facebook, but there is somebody who knows, to be honest with you, better and more stuff, more advanced and strategic stuff and just, stealthier stuff than me when it comes to Facebook. Let me tell you why. Because I have been really playing with Facebook over the last about 8 months, and the guy who I have invited to be a guest trainer here for us within Internet Traffic Formula, specifically on this module. Okay, this person has been running his business, building his business on Facebook from 2000. Chris, when was it? You said 2008 or something? Right?
Correct.
2008, yeah. Right? And he is really, really awesome at this stuff. He is one of the best that I know when it comes to this stuff. And why am I saying this, guys? It's important for you to know this before you start the training, okay? Because here's what I've learned. I've learned something over the years that, if I set the right kind of expectation, okay, for you in the beginning, right, as you consume the content, okay, if I'll tell you, look, listen to this guy. He never made any money. He's going to teach you how to make money, right? That's a particular pre-frame. Like before you read a book, you talk to somebody about, hey, how's that book, and he says, well, the book is kind of lousy. You're not going to read the book, right? I wanted to bring Chris on and do this first video with him to introduce you to Chris, so that you know who you're going to be learning from. Okay, Chris, you and I were just talking off camera, and you said that you build your business completely on Facebook, right?
Yeah, my primary sources have been Facebook and blogging, but Facebook, I've loved it because you can reach, hundreds of thousands of people with the most targeted interest, find exactly who you want in your business, and there's just various different ways to reach out to them. So for me, I thought, why do I want to go out and try to recruit people for businesses like at the mall or the park or something like that, right? Why don't I just get on Facebook, find the exact type of people I want to partner with, and network with them? So yeah, that's been the majority of my business over the last several years.
And I know you had months to where you earned like $50,000 just off of Facebook, getting business up from Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, back in 2008, my first $50,000 month was actually back in 2008, where I just got on Facebook, and it was kind of like my first time. And instead of checking out pictures and photo albums like everybody else was doing, I used it for business right off the bat. I was using Facebook for business right off the bat. And quick story about that. I was doing a real estate investing company. I was selling real estate investment education. We were doing a local event in our local city, and I had just moved there, so I didn't know anybody. So I said, how am I going to fill this room? How am I going to put people in this room? So what I did was I went on Facebook and I started searching what type of people are interested in real estate investing that live in this area. What type of people have read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, who likes Robert Kiyosaki, those, that live in this area. And what I did was I started reaching out to them and saying, hey, I know that we have this common interest. I'd love to invite you out to this free real estate investing workshop. And what I did was single-handedly, just from Facebook, for free back then, this was just free, just from Facebook, I put 30 or 40 people in the room back then, and it was a high-ticket product that we sold. So I made $50,000 from just leads that I generated for free on Facebook from that weekend. And once I saw that was possible, it was a complete eye-opener for me that I had to make Facebook part of my sort of arsenal, of marketing, of traffic generating, of lead generating ideas. And so that was all the way back in 2008, and it's been a huge ride since then.
Right. And that's awesome, man. That's incredible. And I mean, Facebook is last time I checked, they were the #2 most visited site in the world after Google. They might be #1 by the time that you're watching this. Who knows? But this is definitely a channel to explore, and definitely a channel to master, especially for marketers, because today's technology and this day and age. I mean, Facebook allows like really precise targeting options, and if you know what you're doing on Facebook, you can really take advantage of a lot of the stuff that's available to us as entrepreneurs, from custom targeting to just to dark posts and all that good stuff. And so if you're watching this, right, obviously this is just an intro to what you're about to learn. I want you to, there is this particular segment of the training, right, has been broken down into 2 parts, okay? There is a part for beginners. If you're just getting started, if you have no idea how to get started, you say, Vic, what are my first steps to Facebook marketing, right? I would suggest that you start with Facebook for beginners, okay? Facebook X for beginners. That's your module. Go through that. If you're someone who's more advanced, you say, oh, Vic, I've been doing Facebook, for as long as I can remember, right? And you think you know everything. I would suggest you go to to Facebook for pros. Okay, there's a different set of training videos for you, to where Chris is going to walk you through some really advanced type stuff, and I think you're going to benefit a lot from it. Chris has done a phenomenal job. Chris, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for contributing. Guys, take this stuff seriously. Apply this. This stuff works. Okay, so again, I wanted to bring you the best of the best when it comes to this area, and Chris is one of the best out there when it comes to stuff like this. So, any final thoughts, brother, before before we let him go into the training?
Yeah, I guess I'll just say this. Look, it's updated. The one thing I'll tell you is that Facebook changes all the time. In fact, Facebook's probably changing right now while Vic and I are doing this. It's probably changing. So Facebook changes. I've done my best to stay on top of the most recent changes, right? And so the training that you're going to be presented right now is up to date. It's using the latest stuff. We're diving into options that never existed before. And I wish I was in your situation right now, being able to watch this stuff and learn this and capitalize on it right now with what's current. So I hope you enjoy the fact that, and I hope you appreciate the fact that we went through and combed through what are the best ideas that are working today, and we give you a wide variety of them to choose from. So all you got to do is watch these modules, choose, if you're into Facebook, choose one of the Facebook strategies that works for you, and just take massive action with it.
Yep, keep it simple. Keep it simple. One thing, one strategy, take that, get really good at it, and then move on to another thing. Here, listen, you have access to this course for life. I'm not going to take your login away from you, unless I don't know, unless you refund or something like that, which obviously you're not going to do. But this is yours. Treat this as a source, as your marketing Bible, if you will. And then what we're going to do is, if when the platform changes to the point to where we think that we need to update you with the most updated stuff, hey, we're going to do a hangout, we're going to do a webinar, we're going to include, we're going to add, right? So you have the most current information. I'm excited, I'm fired up. Listen, with that being said, let's not waste any more time here. Go to video 1. See you there.